Good afternoon and welcome to review of Akiba Maid War episode 4. Now, after three glorious episodes, this show is really taking a liking. And yeah, with a 7.6 star rating on my anime list, truth be told, it's getting good. It's a bright and sunny Saturday morning. That's why it's a little shady here. So bear with me on the whole sunlight here. Now, last week I did say I put Ronko as best girl for the fall. I gotta be honest with you, I'd like to change that right now. Yeah, Ronko just is top like best girls. I mean, I'm looking at from that list of shows. And I know everybody's gonna put Power from Chainsaw Man, being that she's best girl, and I get that for the fall. To me, in my eyes, I know that people gonna say, oh, Power is overrated. There's a few halves to this one. People say Power is overrated. And some say, oh, Power is destined to be best girl for the fall. The reason I put Ronko up there is because Ronko is being left out. And that's why I feel like if people who watch this show, and I understand Ronko's determination, she is that top girl for best fall. I'm not counting the girls that came out this year. I mean, returning characters. I'm talking about new shows, and Power and Ronko is up there. There's other female characters making their ascent, but we'll see that goes. But anyway, after 3 episodes of Akiba Maid War, there's been a lot of drama, a lot of shooting, a lot of violence. The kill counts are really getting there to a point where you're like, you know what? I gotta watch more kill counts. I forgot how many kill counts we got in the last 3. I think we got more than 100. Counting the first episode with Ronko killing everybody one by one. And episode 2 with the whole bomb situation. Now, episode 3, same thing. You know, with all these kill counts increasing, it's going to be hard to do it. You know? But now we're in the next episode of this, and I got to say, this episode was really good. Especially with Shippon in this one. But let's get right to it with the review of Akiba Maid War. So we're on the 4th episode. And I like how every opening has like a moment where it's like, what the fuck's going to happen? Like, one episode we had with the gambling thing, and then right to the opening. This one a match with Ronko boxing, and then we had the opening. So it's like every episode that they're doing is that they're gonna show us what we gonna to suspect in this episode, in every episode. But I'm glad that they got rid of that scratchy little face of Zoya. You know, now that Zoya is part of the Maid Cafe of Team Pig, the whole scratchy face is completely gone. Like, legit gone. We're good now. Okay. Now, again, showing off Nagumi just being thrown off the building. I'm like, okay, what the fuck's gonna happen? Now we gotta see how it led to this one. So, you know what? We gotta give props to the manager. The manager is funny. We gotta give props. I don't blame... Like, there are some funny moments that she's just going, like, doing some crazy things. Like this one when she went in the meeting to meet the head boss, all the maids and the head boss. She had a cup of tea and she literally put it in her pants. I'm like, what the? Oh my God. I don't know. I need a story on her. That's what we need. We need a story on her. So they call all 3 up. And then the head boss, the head mafia. It's like the Godfather. You know what I mean? It's like the Godfather, the head clan of all things. She literally shot one of the maids on live audience, shot all of them down. And then the other maid is like, okay, I'll turn myself in. Embezzling money on herself. I'm like, oh God. But this wasn't about this one. This was about Team Pig Cafe just being like the kind of low class standardized, like an E tier maid cafe. Like, of all the tier cafes, this one's the lowest. So the head boss hired this sergeant to train these maids into wonderful maids. These low class maids into heavenly maids, where you could go in to a maid cafe and you could see them sing, dance, do these heart shapes, design the little ketchup use their little ketchup and design the eggs. That's what determination. Shana went in. It was like watching Full Metal Jacket. With the sergeant like, you better get your ass going. I'll kick your ass. I'll send you to ship. I'll ship you over there. Imagine Full Metal Jacket, but funnier. So anytime they make a mistake, she always whipped them with the magical girl stick. You know what's funny? I legit thought she was gonna stick it up there, I literally thought she gonna use the rod, and just stick it in there. I legit thought that was gonna happen at first thought. I'm like, but she smacked him with it. She's like, it had a moe. She said, and they had that training regimen. They had a training military montage where it's like, wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And then they gotta do some training with some speaking and some, it was like, again, military training. But I like that part when Ronco slapped Nagami in the face. She's like, wake up, 5 a minute. Okay, I'm up. And you see that red look at her face. That's a real ass slap. So, again, the training montage from 5 a.m. doing dancing to like how to wait tables. They were trying to get their confidence. That's the whole thing about it. Just trying to get. Now, Shippon, she didn't like this. She didn't like it because the fact that I didn't want to become a maid cafe anyway. I didn't want to. I mean, yeah, we got a little bit of a flashback with her just like joining the cafe. That was it. Because she didn't know why she did it. She didn't know it was fun. She didn't know why. She just did it. Now, you got to applaud the manager and the panda. Watching that segments there, I felt bad for her, I mean, they were out in the streets. They had to go through garbage. They had to get in the streets. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. Like, that was fun. And then Sana throwing Megumi off the cliff. Off a building and saying, this is a maid's life. You understand that? And then took her back. She did that to everyone just to wake them up, just to open their eyes about the seriousness of being a maid, a cafe maid, like being like, you gotta show them. I get that. And then they spent the night like, this is a giant wood carving. You have to design it, like carve it up. And with all that teamwork they did, and I like Shippon's like after makeup, like I think what they did was like they changed that gal makeup. They took all that gal makeup off of her and became a real maid. You know what I mean? And with the black hair and her real skin tone, And again, we had the whole military training montage, and Shano is like, you all pass. And there were tears, But then a few days later, they went back to square one. Everything went back to square one, where everyone's the same as we saw in episode 1. Everyone's back to normal. Now, you gotta love Shippon's determination as being a maid. You gotta love it. She grabbed a rocket launcher from the manager and blows up that message thing they had on the log. I forgot what it was. But my point is, she grabbed the rocket launcher and blow that shit up sky high. I'm like, damn. They were all happy tears and there were sad tears. But it was good. But then again, a few days later, Sano went back. The sergeant came back and everybody go back to the way they were. And that's kind of troubling her because she's like, I'm going to end up dead. They're going to kill me. I just told them they passed. I'm going to end up dead. Now, she slapped Shippon in the face, but it wasn't enough. She punched the sergeant in the face. Like, legit punch. Yo, that was a beautiful punch. Forget the slap by Shippon. Shippon punched Sano in the face. And that was really good. But like I said, everything's back to normal, and that's all it is to it. Now, again, the only sad thing about this episode, can I say that for all jokeness, the sad thing is we didn't see Ronco kill anybody. That's all I gotta say. We didn't see Ronco kill anybody. I want to see some killing. Yeah, we didn't get any killing. By killing, like we only got like 1 kill count, or 2 if you count the tree that Shippon used to blow up the freaking log. But other than that, we only got 1 kill count. That's the least amount of kill count we got in this episode. Just 1. And sure, we want to see Ronco in action. I'm pretty sure everybody want to see it, because for the last 3 episodes, Ronco has been proving us that she is best girl. She is nominated for best girl of the fall. Yeah, with the exceptions of all the other girls that's coming out soon. from Spy X Family, like Fiona Frost, which everybody needs to see. From Chainsaw Man, where everybody's lacking power. I'm talking with Ranko. Again, this show's being slept on because given the fact that it's a 7.6 rating, it's very much believable. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. It's sure your first episode will be like, what the fuck? But as the episode goes on, you'll be like, damn right, Ranko is determined best girl. And I'll be honest, like I said, she's top 3. Because I'm looking at the 3 in my head. Ranko, Power, and I can't say but I can say Fiona Frost because she's new now. Because she's now making her debut. So, but there's other girls coming out in the fall that's going to make us say, you know what? Ranko is top 3. In my eyes, she is. But again, this episode was really good. I mean, it was all about Shippon being like, doesn't want to be a maid, but after seeing the determination and the willpower to be in the maid, she's willing to be her own and just be yourself. That was the message we got in this episode. You don't have to, you could be a gal, you don't need someone to change you. You could be who you are. You could dress up as you could be a gal or anything. That's the key to this episode. And I loved it. So I look forward for next week's episode of Akiba Maid War. I hope next week we get some kill counts or anything like that particularly. But we'll see where this goes. So I look forward for next week's of it, and I'm sure you will.